Everybody knows when you have an RV, you have stuff. Some things are necessary, a lot of things aren't. But today we're going to share with you our top 8 favorite RV products under $50.
Okay, so number one is going to be the Amazon Fire Stick. Now you can see our television behind us. I'm not going to show you the Fire Stick, I'm just going to show you a remote control. Essentially what it is, it goes connected to your HDMI port of your television, and it allows you to stream TV via the internet. So we have Sling TV and Netflix, and you can get IPTV and all kind of stuff. I'm just going to quickly show you. We subscribe to Sling, and you'll see it loaded. Now, just keep in mind, in order for this to work, you need an internet connection. So if you don't have good internet connection, this is not for you. But this is how we have gone in our home. Everything's a smart TV or with a Fire Stick. We do the same thing on the RV, and it is so much better for us versus your satellite or your cable hookups at home.
So what's the cost of this?
I believe they start about 24 bucks up to like $50. We get the Fire Stick 4K, I think it's $34.99.
All right, so the next item under $50, actually before we get to that, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a coat, it's March in New Jersey and it's really cold. Anyway, the next item, this is one of my favorites. I've mentioned this in a video before. It's the Bug Murder tennis rackets, okay? Now, we have two because Izzy and Jason, actually and I, we always fight over who's gonna use it. Under 50 bucks, you have bugs in your RV or even outside, this is the best way to get rid of them. There's a little difference. This is pretty cool because it does the job quickly. Actually, there's carcass on here. I'm just seeing that now. This one, if you got a sadistic strain in you, it's like a prison inside. So there's double wiring. So they get caught and it's, oh my God, you hear them fry and smell them fry. It's kind of gross, but it gets the job done. And we've had issues where a lot of bugs have gotten on, and these have been a lifesaver.
The one on the left, the red one, is actually rechargeable. There's a USB port on it and you can recharge.
So this is called Zap It. This one is from Electo. I would go for the Zap It one. It's more effective.
Okay, so now we're in the bathroom, and the third thing which we really love, and we've done this on other videos before, is this. So this is a soap dispenser. The company that makes it is called Better Living Products. And what it allows us to do is, number one, we have a lot of free space now. There's not all kind of product everywhere. As you can see, everything is free. But what it also allows us to do is that when you're going down the road, you don't have bottles and everything flying. You actually can travel a lot lighter because you fill these up and you're good for a while. So this is another one we really like. There's no drilling. It just goes on with two-sided tape and a little bit of silicone, and it is on there. It is good to go. So this is under 50 bucks. I believe it's $41. Number 3, your shower soap dispenser. All right, so we are now on the outside of the motorhome. So number 4 is going to be RV tire covers. Now, as you can see, we have our RV actually covered because it is still kind of the off season. But even during the season, we have the tires covered. Now, as you may or may not know, RV tires will rarely wear down. They're always going to age out before they wear out, most of the time. Big part of that is they don't move as much as regular cars do, and when they're sitting, the UV rays, they eat up the sidewall. So when you put these tire covers on, it reflects the heat, reflects the UV rays. They're relatively inexpensive. It's going to make your tires last a little bit longer, and it's certainly worth the price. These are under 40 bucks. Everything we talk about in this video will be in the links below. So number 4, RV tire covers.
And number 5 item under $50 is our space heaters, which we've mentioned before. We use them all around the RV. We use them in the bays, you know, keep them nice and toasty if it does drop below freezing. We use them in here, like for example now when it's an Arctic tundra in New Jersey and we're trying to film, it helps keep our hands warm and things like that. The ones we use are from Brighttown. And they have the safety switch, so if you do knock it over, lift it up, whatever, it does stop. These have worked really well. They've lasted a while. They're really good quality product, and we have a couple of them. So space heater is our number 5 RV item under $50.
So number 6 is going to be the Aero Cosmetics Wash and Wax All. I call this stuff Blue Magic. It comes in different size containers. I usually buy the 1 gallon container, which easily lasts me through a season. Now, why is this stuff so great? Number 1 is non-toxic, so it's not dangerous to yourself, animals, although I wouldn't recommend drinking it. You could use it on your exterior. If you just want to wash your RV without using water, you spray and wipe this stuff, takes the bugs off, leaves a nice clean UV protectant finish. You could also use it on glass. You can clean your bathroom with it, countertops, you name it, you can use this stuff with it. So number 6 is the Aero Cosmetic RV or Aero Wash and Wax. All right, number 7 is going to have to do with safety. Now, when you're on an RV, trailer, whatever you have, you should have some safety items on board, especially if you break down on a dark highway or dark road. You want to have at least a reflective vest, and road flares is a big advantage. So traditionally road flares are flammable, they're not reusable. You strike them, they burn up, and then they're not usable anymore. But nowadays you can have things called LED road flares, and we actually have a set of 8, and I don't know exactly which brand this is. We will put it in the link below, but basically it's just a battery powered flare, and you hit that button and it has all different types of patterns. So if I keep hitting the button, it'll keep changing.
I love those.
Yeah, it almost looks like a runway on an airport strip. But I can keep going through. It's all different ones. If you look in the back here, there's also hooks. So you can hook this up. You can set up a pattern. You will be very bright with these. They're actually quite annoying, especially at night. You will get somebody's attention. Again, under 50 bucks, well worth it. In our opinion, super lightweight, easy to store. LED road flares.
So the last item under $50 was a hit and a score for MJ for Christmas present. I always screw up Christmas present, not always, but how many times I get Izzy stuff and he doesn't use it? This I got him. I knew he was going to use. So what is it?
So it's this over here. And we're going to explain a little bit more of what it is. What is this called? A power RUI?
Powery? I don't know.
Anyway, so if you hold the camera, we can actually demonstrate. So here is the big thing on RVs and at home. There's never enough plugs because everybody has all these smart devices, right? Tablets and phones and gadgets and whatever. So what this does, if you look at the back of it, you just plug it right into your wall outlet. Now I'm going to demonstrate over here, right? So we have 2 110 outlets here, but by me plugging this in as such, we now actually have 3 outlets, okay, and 4 USBs. It also has a built-in surge protector. I'm just going to read some of the specs off the box. So 1680 joules of surge protection, 4 USB ports, which are 5 volts, which is pretty awesome. Compact design with a phone holder, and that's about it. But these are, how much were these, babe? Like 20 bucks?
20, yeah, it was ridiculous. So, I thought it would be crap because it was so cheap, but they're awesome.
Yeah, so we have
MJ done good.
We have at least 2 of them at home, and I told MJ we have to order more of these for the RV because we're always fighting over plug space. Like Jason has his 18 devices, MJ has 16, and I have 21 devices. We're just exaggerating, but there's never enough space. So this is pretty awesome. We're going to be like putting this in every outlet that we have. So those are our 8 favorite RV items under $50. In the comments below, let us know what are some of your favorite RV items that are under $50.
So we can buy more.
Yeah, so we can buy more, exactly. So for myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.